the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Raiola. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll try the option play here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here, and a big game for the offense.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon 14, Nebraska 0.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the...
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Huskers pick up enough for a first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Huskers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackled at the 12. He left that one in the end zone. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To throw, it's Raiola. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass up, can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it in the open. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen routine right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Ives. And the Huskers pick up enough to get a 1st down there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, he makes the catch. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the left. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make some...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Nebraska has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Just standing there, gets hit again. A It's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Ives. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Ives. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pushing to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good, right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Receiver makes the grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Run it here. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks left and finds his target there. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal at that loss. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out. It's Bell. They tackle him at the 9. That's big coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. What a stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Pop over the middle. It's Hunter. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try to run it with the option. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
And the completion made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Moore. Grab near the sticks, it's Whittington. He'll get it, but he put the spin cycle, that defender. Wow. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Wants to throw it. That's real room. It's Stewart. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense, some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. Back Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. Now make an adjustment for this important play. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Raiola. Short pass finds the tight end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connor now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting. Packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
They get him down with a solid run by the freshman.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. In the red area, it's Parker. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon on that to the finish.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Dutch hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Tackled at the 14. Not a very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. Breaks into open space. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Toss play to the outside. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will have to kick this away. See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Huskers will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They're going to run it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screen play works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. 2nd down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the return brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's low. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pass not complete. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Nebraska has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. He breaks free. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Hand off to the single back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Knocks that one right down low. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to pass. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on a 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely leaped the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Grinding away on the ground. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Parker. End zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense will take their 1st timeout of the half to talk strategy here.
Now, Nebraska.
The Huskers line up with a 1st and goal. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.